A small mistake could cost you weeks or even months in delays. Hey everyone, Michael Ruttle, immigration lawyer here. If you've ever submitted an application to USCIS, then you know that waiting can be very stressful. But what's worse is if you get a rejection notice realizing that your case wasn't even accepted for processing. And so today I'm going to break down some common reasons that immigration will reject applications and what you can do to fix them. I'll go through these in a simple format, right? What could the rejection notice say, what it actually means, and how you can fix it. So let's get started. Reason number one, form not filled out correctly. The rejection notice might say your form wasn't completed properly or something to that effect, but what does that actually mean? It could mean that you left certain required fields blank. It could mean that you used the wrong edition of the form, or it could mean that you're even missing pages or signatures. So how can you fix that? Always download the latest version of the form directly from USCIS.gov. Forms change all the time. They are free from that website. You should read the instructions carefully. Double check for any missing fields. If you're not sure about how to fill out that form, talk to a lawyer before sending it in. Rejection reason number two, incorrect filing fee. The rejection notice might say something like incorrect filing fee or missing filing fee, but what does that really mean? It means you may have sent the wrong amount, you may have used an incorrect payment method, or you forgot to include the fee at all. How can you fix it? Check the USCIS website for the latest filing fee before you submit. Make sure your payment method is accepted. Some forms require check, money order, others allow credit card payments. Sometimes people combine the fees and you're not supposed to do that. The fees change regularly, so always double check. Rejection reason number three, the case was sent to the wrong address. Sometimes the rejection notice will say your application went to the wrong lockbox or wrong location, and the reason is because USCIS has different addresses depending on the form, where you live, where you're going to work, etc. Sending it to the wrong place can cause serious delays. So how can you fix it? Always double check the USCIS website before mailing it in. The address might be different if you're using FedEx, UPS, versus the regular mail. If your case is time sensitive, consider using premium tracking delivery. Rejection reason number four, incorrect or missing signatures. The rejection notice might say your form wasn't signed. What does that mean? It means you forgot to sign your application. Unfortunately, this happens more often than you would think. You can't use a digital signature either. It has to be handwritten, wet signature. Sometimes people sign the wrong section. Things you can do to fix it are always double check that you're signing in the right field. Make sure all parties have signed before submission. Again, use an ink signature, not digital or stamped unless it's specifically allowed by USCIS. Rejection reason number five, missing supporting evidence. The rejection notice might say something that the initial evidence wasn't provided. What does this mean? It means you forgot to include documents like proof of identity, financial documents, translations, or other required evidence. And without these, USCIS won't even process your application. So what can you do to fix it? Review the optional checklist before mailing. Always include clear copies, and if you're submitting a foreign language, always include the English translation certified by a professional. Some final thoughts on rejections. A rejection isn't a denial, right? Because getting a rejection from USCIS can be frustrating, but understand most are avoidable. So always double check your application before filing. Double check the website from USCIS.gov to make sure you have the right form, the right filing fee, the right payment method, and making sure that it's going to the right location. And of course, always sign everything. If you're in doubt, talk to an immigration attorney before submitting because a small mistake could cost you weeks or even months in delays. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did, feel free to subscribe. And if you've had a rejection before, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear about your experience. Thanks for watching. See you next time.